Manchester United are top of the English Premier League, courtesy to an absolutely masterful performance from Paul Pogba. I am happy. I am over the moon. Top of the league. And you know what? I want to point out a few things about tonight's performance. It was a hard game. In the first half, Man United pulled into a rugged fight. We played Burnley's game. We got involved in the exchanges. We got involved in the argy-bargies. We got involved in the shenanigans. The second half, Ollie had that word at half-time. He led his team and said, no, go out there and play your game. Don't be drawn into their tactics. They'll get narrower and narrower and deeper. We will impact things on the flanks. Paul Pogba, I have to just start with him. The influential performance from him was sensational. He led by example. He dominated the midfield. And he's had a number of performances like that this season. Aston Villa, the West Ham game stands out to me massively. Games that cannot go unnoticed in this season that could turn brilliant for Manchester United. And then Rashford, who was having an awful game, benefited from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's tactics. As Burnley became narrower, he had the time and space to cross that ball. And there he was, Pogba on the volley. A cheeky little deflection, but it was going in anyway. He scores the winner. He puts Man United in the lead. And as you can see, top of the league, 36 points, 11 wins from 17 games for Manchester United. A wonderful position to be in. And what I really want to focus on here, before I do that, actually smash the like button, please, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very important that you get that done for the Football Terrace. Like button, share button, subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe and sign up to our Discord server as well. 44%. 44% is the number I want to focus on here. Man United fans, you are going to hear from a lot of rivals. A lot of rivals are going to tell you you're only top because City haven't been very good. You're only top because Liverpool have gone backwards. And of course, City not being as potent as the Centurions and Liverpool not being as good as last year will play a part. Nobody with a brain would deny that. But a 44% improvement Man United have after 17 games this season compared to last year. This time last year, we were sitting on 25 points. 25 points Manchester United was sitting on. If we had not improved under Ollie, if our players had not improved, if the tactics hadn't become more regimented, if we hadn't done that, we would be sitting on 25 points. And you know what? 25 points right now would have Manchester United sitting 11th in the table. So for any Man United fan out there that doesn't have any kind of argument, or how do I come back against people that are saying we're X, Y, and Z, Manchester United have had a 44% improvement on this season. Without that improvement from Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Maguire, Bailly, all the players, and of course the man leading the charge, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, United would not be top of the league. It is a mathematical certainty. Fact. Now, we move on. We now move on to the biggest game of the season and the biggest Northwest derby in Premier League history, with an opportunity to go 6 points clear of Liverpool, an opportunity to end their invincible home record that stretches over 3 years. What a position Manchester United find themselves in. What an opportunity they have. I do hope they grab the ball by the horns. I do hope they're able to get themselves over the line. But what I really want more than anything is a reaction. I want a performance. I want us to set up. We are going to play pragmatically. We are going to play on the counter-attack. But let's do it in style. Let's do it with meaning. Let us try and win the game. It's massive. It's huge. It ain't never been this big. Liverpool have never been this good in the Premier League era, with Man United challenging them for a title. And we are on the edge. We are on the precipice. We are sitting there gaping into no man's land. Can we enter this title race? Sunday, we are going to get massive, massive answers. But tonight, it was an excellent performance overall. Dragged into a fight in the first half. An outrageous goal disallowed by the officials. But you never let the officials win. You never allow yourself to become negative. The attitude of the Man United team in the second half, led by Ollie, led by Maguire, led by Pogba, led by Bruno, was exemplary. They came out and they played their game. They stopped getting involved in nonsense and they played football. They outplayed Burnley. Really and truly should have been more than 1-0. Cavani, air shot. Martial at the end, poor shot. Rashford, to be honest with him, for the majority of the night, awful. But this is what you get. And I'll quote Lee Gunner from earlier tonight. When you have match winners in your team, moments like tonight are possible. Rashford had a trash game. But then there it was. You know, we had a certain member of the audience who keeps saying, what does Rashford do when he's not scoring? Just pointing to this moment. This moment. I am as proud as punch of Manchester United tonight. I am proud of each and every single one of them players. Such a soft spot for Paul Pogba. What he did tonight after the adversity that he has faced from large percentages of the Manchester United fans, shame on you. This is what Paul Pogba is about. A match winner, a world-class football player, a United Academy player with the DNA of this football club and the city of Manchester running through him. An adopted son. A player with bundles and bundles of ability that stood up tonight and demonstrated why, still in my opinion, if we can convince him to stay, it's imperative. And as we get better, Pogba's got better. That's what they're saying. No. We have got better as Paul Pogba has improved. He's that influential. That influential. And he deserves so much credit for tonight, not just for scoring the winner, but his performance overall. It was excellent. But above everybody else, we're sitting top right now. Ollie deserves credit, but above everything else, not above everybody else, we now concentrate. Celebrate for 10 minutes in the dressing room, and then you get on the coach. You go home to your families. You might get a little bit of red panty night, some of you. Rashford isn't doing that. Rashford's going home and working out how he can keep feeding the children in this country. Boris, sort it out, sunshine. And then tomorrow morning, you get back on the training ground, and it's all attention on Liverpool. Because tonight doesn't count for nothing if we don't beat Liverpool, but we want to cement it. We want our Manchester United back, and we have an opportunity to do it. And the faith is growing. The belief is growing. What a win. What a performance. Top of the league. We're going to get the panel on now. Make sure you're smashing that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really important that you get that done. Super chat here from Jesse Dyer. $50 donation says, top of the league, top of the league. We are top of the league. Get in, United. Come with the salt, my rival friends. Come with the salt. I missed some other super chats as well. There's been so many comments. They read as following. Bring on the 17th. If you play like that on the 17th, we're going to destroy you. Maguire Maguire goal should have been given. No yellow for sure. Top of the league, top of the league. Man United at the top of the league. That's from the Red Devils advocate. Oh, that's Philip Hunt that said bring it. Philip, are you Liverpool fans, how are you feeling about playing us in answer to Philip's super chat? Jermaine here says United are no longer joint top. Yes, we're no longer joint top. We're clear at the top. Adam here with the super chat says referees are scared to give any decisions against Man United. Red card, sure. Penalty to Burnley. Lucky old United. Adam? No chance, mate. Wrongful disallowed goal against Maguire. Luke Shaw, not even a yellow card. And the penalty for handball, not on your Nelly. Not on your Nelly, sunshine. Not in a month for Sundays, bruv. What's wrong with you? Get the eye test done, bruv. Not eye test, a proper eye test. You don't want to be blind. Oliver here says, I'm now Klopp out. That's quite funny. I like that. Mark Edmund here, all the way from Australia, says Pogba was Vieira-like tonight. United DNA level. Do you know what? I don't like to contradict positive super chats very often, but I will on this case. I will on this case. He wasn't Vieira-like tonight. Do you know Paul Pogba tonight? He was Paul Pogba. He was Manchester United bred Paul Pogba. And do you know what? He deserves all the credit in the world for helping to turn Man United season around. But I want to thank Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The way he has managed the situation. The way he has managed the situation with Paul Pogba. Jose, we've got Man United fans now on social saying, I'd rather have Jose back. What? The guy that wanted to sell Paul Pogba. The guy that wanted Martial out. No, we have the manager here who may not be the guy to take us back to complete greatness, but he has kept Paul Pogba on side during turmoil. He's kept the squad on side, and he has moved Man United 3 points clear at the top of the league. Nothing but praise for everything that's going on. Rome here with a super chat, and then we're bringing the panel on to have their say. Look, just take a screenshot of the league table Real Man United fans rubbing one out on that one tonight. There is the league table for anyone who wants to do what the fourth official has said there. Man like Rome, 3 points clear. Best win ratio in the league. Look at that. And it continues to grow. We're going to get the panel involved now. Smash the like button. Get your super chats in as well. And the big question for this show, after we're going to go to the panel. They're all going to get to answer a question or 2 each. They're not going to give full match reviews. But then we're going to be asking this question. I want your comments on this. I want your super chat questions in as well. Can, in your opinion, Manchester United win the league? Hit the like button. Sign up to Discord. If you're on Twitter, by the way, that's my Twitter handle right there. I've just gone back onto Twitter. Get yourself signed up to my Twitter account. Let's do this. Hey, top of the league, baby. Top of the league.
Guys, wait, guys, do you hear that? Do you hear that? The whispers from people below the mountain, bro. From the bottom of the mountain.
Neeks, do you have a problem with your microphone?
Is it me?
Oh, no, I can hear you now. I'll keep hearing myself, but it might have worked itself out. Yeah, listen, what are you saying?
Can you hear them from the bottom of the mountain? I can't hear them from the bottom of the mountain. It's like whispers.
Neeks, look down. Can you see them? That's them Liverpool people. Look down.
They're down there, you know. Hello, nice to see you guys.
Oh, you listen. You're not joining anymore. I'll tell.
Listen,
tell
boys.
anymore.
Alf, we're getting really bad feedback. I think it might be from yourself, mate. Try logging out and coming back in for it to see what happens, bro. We're gonna get Cam added to this now, boys. We're top of the league. We know what that means. It means we're getting closer to a title race. The game against Liverpool this weekend is going to be absolutely huge. I want to start by talking about Paul Pogba's performance tonight. Neeks, I'm going to you first. Break it down for me, bro.
Listen, this is the Paul Pogba that we all want to see. I don't care where Paul Pogba plays. Didier Deschamps said it one time, and I'll say it again. Paul Pogba can do anything you want on a football field. He just can't do it all at the same time. Today, he did everything. He did everything. He was dropping deep, dictating play. He was strong. Burnley midfielders could not get near him. Strong in the air, strong in the tackle, and then the goal. I mean, yeah, took deflection, whatever, but the strike, the clean strike on that volley. Dominating performance from Paul Pogba. And when Paul Pogba's at his best, there's very, very few, if any, midfielders who can touch him. And today he proved that when he's at his best, this is what he can produce for Man United. And we are top of the league, rightly so.
Absolutely, and rightly so. KJ, 44% improvement this season compared to last year. 44% improvement. When you hear United rival fans all saying it, but a lot of United fans are, yeah, but it's because Liverpool have dipped, etc. We've improved by 44%. How proud are you that United have done that? And what's your message to the negative Nellies out there?
Yo, like, we have never been close to this point since Jose Mourinho's second place team. We are all questioning our team today. Will they get over the line? Can you guys do it? Are you guys bottlers? And they didn't bottle it. In fact, when it looked like they was going to in the first half, they went in, cleared their heads. Ollie had a great team talk there, and came out, and we were playing football again.
Yes.
And we deserved that goal. And for United fans right now, enjoy the moment. Enjoy it. We haven't seen this in 3 years. We might not even be on top by Sunday. So for these 3 days, the agendas, let them go. Your least favorite player, let it go. Let all of it go. Enjoy sitting on the mountaintop and be like, oh, is everyone else down there? You know what I'm saying? Enjoy it.
Absolutely. And it sets us up massively. It sets us up. I don't know if your microphone's actually connected, KJ.
It should be.
Oh, then that's better. Yeah, sorry. It doesn't sound as crisp as it normally does. Cam, big game. Massive game now that we are going to be building up on a football terrace between now and Sunday, 4:30 kickoff now. Would you say it's advantage Manchester United now going into this game?
Yes, It is, because now the pressure's on Liverpool. We did what we had to do. It has to be. I mean, Ollie's got the guys playing. I'm so gassed right now. I have to leave for an important meeting. I literally came on because I wanted to do this for just a throwback, just give you a little jab. I wanted the good vibes because I needed the good vibes. But it is advantage United. Go handle your business. Any result, draw, win against Liverpool, and I've said it. I've been saying it for weeks. We get any result, it's on. 21's coming.
Coming on, mate. Take care. But Alfie with us now. We're gonna do we're gonna do super chats first, and we're gonna go back to more comments. Top of the league, that's a fact. Bring on Liverpool, 21 incoming. Thank you to the previous one from the Devil's Advocate that says gassed. Let me repeat. No manager has been top of the league at this point. Back the manager. I think he means Man United managers. Of course, every week somebody's top of the league. No one get pedantic. Adam here says, so United fans are saying we have got ahead of ourselves, but now United are top and they are saying 21. So you are getting ahead of yourselves too. We still got 21 games to play.
Who's that?
Tell him.
What fan?
Tell him I've been saying 21 is coming for a long time, bro.
He sounds like a Chelsea fan because they were the ones who were gassed at the top. It can't be Arsenal. They were never up there. Must be a Chelsea fan. Bro, you were top after about 3 games. Relax yourself.
I think what I would say about with Man United, we're going to show the stats a little bit later. It's the progression this season and it's how we're moving forward. And it's like I said earlier to man like Lee Gunner, not winning on Sunday. I am not throwing the baby out with the bathwater if that doesn't happen. I'll be frustrated if we don't try to beat them. And I'm not talking about if we go toe to toe with them, that's dumb as hell. I think it sets us up massively in terms of that. Daniel here of the Super Chat says, it seems like Pogba is now smelling the league title. Do you know what, Daniel? I'm going to politely disagree. I think, of course, there is that notion that he could be smelling the league title. I get it. But for me, we've been improving at the same time as Paul Pogba has been improving. The more consistent performances we're getting from more of our players. Bay's come back in and was brilliant again today. You're right. Luke Shaw, I have to give him credit. From about the 5th, 6th game of the season, he's been very, very good. And as you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players all hitting consistent form, the team starts to improve. It's inevitable. It's part of team sports. And I think it stands out massively. So, of course, he's smelling that league title. He loves this football club. He said it on many occasions. And his performances are coming to light now. And do you know what's really amazing? A lot of Ollie outers love Paul Pogba. And isn't it amazing that Paul Pogba is playing his best ever football at the club for the manager they despise the most? For me, I find that utterly beautiful and utterly wonderful. Cedric here says, Terry, our dreams have arrived. Never in my 57 years have I witnessed a top-of-the-table clash with the Scouse boys. #believe. And you know what? That's one thing that has arrived. And I spoke about this for years. It's a dream of mine to go into a title race with Liverpool there. I'm telling people now, over the next 3 or 4 days, the juices are going to start to flow like never before in relation to this title race. 100% true. Oliver here says, as a Liverpool fan, you are enjoyable to watch. And that's what, do you know what? I'm going to say that as well, you know. First half was a battle. First half, we got caught in the fight. I honestly thought in that second half, that Adam is a Liverpool fan. Adam is a Liverpool fan. Thank you, Adam, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Second half, we played wonderful football. And I'm not sure if he's coming on the show tonight. He's definitely got the link to do it. He might be over on another channel. But Aaron tweeted something in the first half along the lines of, we look awful. There's no system. There's no style. And I was like, no, there is. We just got Burnley did the right thing. They threw us off course.
We got Burnley. In
the second half, though, we played football. And for me, no one's saying he's a great manager. No one's saying he's the next Fergie. But that shows you. It's another one of those, again, the United fans that like Ollie. I don't know how to defend him in a debate. What he did at halftime with the team demonstrates to you that he understands football. And do you know what it was? It was nothing to do with style. Nothing to do with tactical switches. It was to do with mentality. He said, boys, you're playing the occasion. They're kicking you up in the air. You know, they're beating you in headers and you're going in doing the same sort of thing. It's probably why Maguire's goal got disallowed, because they're all doing it to each other at certain times. Go out there and keep the ball on the ground. Don't get involved. You'll knacker them out. You'll tire them out. They'll become narrow and we'll break them down. And they did it. And you just know that's what he said. It was excellent. Alf, from your point of view, though, I mean, you're just growing in credibility all the time with Man United going up the lead. Who stood, apart from Pogba, who really stood out for you tonight in that Man United team?
Listen, I just want to say Pogba out to KJ if he's listening.
Oh, yeah. Come outside,
I'm
blood.
joking.
Come outside, blood. Come outside, Alfie. I love you,
Bro,
bro.
you know, yeah, but all right, okay, yeah. Look, he did. He was sick. He was so sick. You know who? Listen, man. Maguire deserves credit. Bailly, you know, when Shaw was on the floor, I thought it was Bailly. I saw my heart was in my honestly, bro. I thought it was Bailly. No problem, but it was the whole team. It was the whole team. It was brilliant. It was good, and you know, I was raging half time. You know, I was raging. I was like, nah, I'm not having it. I'm getting sleep, bro. Yeah, I'm not having it because I could see it. It's a 0-0. This ref is gonna do one. Like, clearly, does this ref live in Liverpool? I think the ref lives in Liverpool. That's what I was thinking. Where else? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But no. Honestly, it was.
But it's not going to say. So carry on.
No. Go. You go. I'm gassed, man.
You go. To KJ, when KJ was talking earlier in terms of mentality and us kind of pulling through it, it was more than just the occasion in terms of us having to get to the top of the league. Favourites for the game, of course. The pressure's on us to go top of the league. A pressure that Solskjaer welcomed because he asked for this game, remember, before the Liverpool game. He wanted the opportunity to go top. So he's called it on and the players have responded. But on top of that, as the super chat says, the referee was against us. As Benzema said about Ferland Mendy, and I think that was a disgrace anyway. Shouldn't have said that.
Oh, no, about
the referee,
Vinicius Jr.
It was Vinicius, sorry.
Yeah.
The referee was playing against us, and we couldn't let that get to us. But as you said, first half, I think we probably did let it get to us, and we came out in the second half, and we just dominated.
But you know what? You know, in all honesty, what the most important thing is? The most important thing is people haven't been seeing our rise in confidence. They haven't been seeing the increase in the quality in the team. They haven't been seeing the. I've heard Man United fans turn around and say ridiculous things like, don't you see how lucky we are that we're just scraping past these games? Bruv, tell me we scraped past this. We did not scrape past. If you saw the game beginning to end, you saw today was bottle. Today was we have the bottle. You saw that.
100%.
Yeah, and do you know what's interesting? This is why I always keep the same energy, though. Last season, Liverpool fans watching, I know we've got a lot of Liverpool fans that watch this show that respect what we do here. Every Liverpool game where they got past 1-0, 2-1s, last minute goals, teams like, you come out of it. I remember the Sheffield United away last season, the mistake from Henderson. I remember the Southampton away game last season. As an example, the last minute penalty against Leicester to win the game rather than draw it. Never once did I refer to Liverpool as lucky. Why? When you do it once, twice, 3 times a lady, it becomes about perseverance. It becomes about the bottle of you and your opponents. It isn't just, you don't get lucky that many times over. It's that. And do you know what? A player that stood out to me tonight as well, he didn't score a goal, didn't create an assist tonight. But it was one of the best performances I've actually seen from Bruno Fernandes as well. His ball retention was great. Wasn't passing away silly balls. No. Seriously, it was. It was his relentlessness. He wanted the ball. He'd be in the box. He'd see that there was no pass on for one of the wingers, and he'd drop back out and go out wide. His movement, that for me was great. And as I say, his retention of the ball. There weren't one silly pass tonight where you thought, why did you play that silly early ball and give possession away? And it enabled us to crank the pressure up. That's all about bottle. Every single part of that is about bottle and is about mentality. I want to go to bits and bobs just to give us a sort of a quick minute or so review about what he thought of the game, do some super chats, and then I want to talk about some of the controversial decisions tonight. Then we're opening up the lines for you all to call in. But let's get this video past 1,500 likes. Smash it now. 1, if you think Man United are in the title race. 2, if you think we're going to fall away. Whatever you think, smash it now. Bits and bobs. Give me your thoughts, bro.
So, gentlemen, it's a nice evening we have here. We all know the 4 words, yeah. We were told we were going to bottle it. Yeah, so what? Listen, we are top of the league, baby. Listen, I am gassed. I don't care. Hold the smoke, hold the court. I don't give a shit, yeah. Listen, we are top. When everyone looks at the table, they look up, and we are number 1, baby.
Yo, Bobs, do you hear that? Do you hear them talking from below us? The whispers.
Bro, listen, yeah. Shut your mouth. Pogba can't do this. Shut your mouth, yeah. Not make the goalkeeper a volley. Say no more. Listen, Bruno Fernandes can't keep possession. Shut your mouth. Rashford can't cross. Shut your mouth. Man United top of the league. Shut your mouth. Come on, G. Listen. I'm getting gassed, yeah. Tomorrow when I go to bed, I'll wake up. I'll be a bit more rude. But right now, yeah, listen, Liverpool fans, Cuckoo Crumble FC, Chelsea, all them lot, don't chat to me. I want to have a peaceful night. When you're top of the table, yeah, you can't chat to me. What are you dumb? All right, everyone, get your super chats in right now. We're about to have fun tonight, baby.
Oh, yeah, listen, your bits. All I'm going to say is this, yeah. If Man City can enjoy that beautiful goal that Company did to help them win the league in a 1-0 win against a tough team away, we can enjoy doing this with a Paul Pogba volley, baby. That's what, you know what I'm saying.
Listen. Clean sheet. People go to Burnley, get beaten up, yeah? Get tugged up. Do you know what I mean? Oi, Pogba, Cavani, say no more. Even Luke Shaw was putting the studs in. Come on. Oi.
Paul Pogba bled. Legit bled.
Yeah, I see that.
Their bodies on the line tonight. They did brilliantly, and as you say, it puts us top. That can't be argued with. That can't be denied. It's back to business tomorrow morning for the players, no doubt. We're going to do the super chats, and I want to talk about some of the controversial decisions. Then we're opening up the lines for everybody else. Comment here says, I think I get it now. Pogba doesn't actually know how to play well in a struggling team. He only knows how to play well in a winning team. Gassed. If that's the case, then cool. I think it's more about him elevating the team forward, but there we go. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. Man like Josh here says, big up yourself, fellas, plus everyone who are United fans. Plus everyone who are a United fan. These other fans are cooking in the comments like Salt Bay. There we go. Listen, it's very, very true indeed. And, you know, this is the thing I'd say out there. There's going to be you could review the game tonight and find this negative, that negative. I could have done this. Rashford should have come off earlier. Listen, if that's how you want to review the game as a fan, you do that. Trust me. No one's going to do this. But if you're up for a challenge, do. Go and buy Liverpool's season review last year, which will have every game on it. Go back and watch just watch the narrow victories that they won by 1 goal. You'll see how many games they narrowly won by. What you'll also see is the games where they made mistakes. Oh, they got away with that. They got away with this. This is lucky. Oh, it happens all the time. There is no such thing as a team that wins 11 out of 17 games in the Premier League, sits on the top, but doesn't have hairy moments in those games, in some of those games, or even in half of those games. Didn't happen with Fergie, hasn't happened with Pep, hasn't happened with Klopp. Educate yourself on football. Be happy and enjoy it. We've got Alfie back with us. We're going to open up the lines very, very soon. I want to ask you for your thoughts on this. Should Luke Shaw have been sent off?
No.
Absolutely not. No way. Are you joking? Joe, you reminded me of the denial of our goal scoring opportunity. That was a denial. Listen, let me tell you, yeah, that follow through wasn't a connection follow through. It wasn't a follow through to break. It was none of that. Yeah, none of that. That was he got the ball. Simple, done. He got the ball. Yeah, and then man like Cavani gets taken out on a goal scoring opportunity. I'm sorry, we got robbed.
You know what? I'm actually happy we got robbed and we won. Because I don't want to. And you know what? Because certain managers have been talking to the media, innit? Certain managers, bits and bobs going mad. Certain managers never done party. It's mad, haven't it? Listen, certain managers have been talking to the media about Man United and referee decisions. And listen, who knows, innit? But that could easily have played on the referee today because he had an awful game. And a lot of the decisions, for me, went against us more than it went against Burnley. And key decisions as well. I'm hoping that the referee, I can't remember who it is now, but the referee on Sunday.
He deserves to.
What I'm saying is I'm hoping this referee has realized, all right, yeah, maybe I was going to be influenced by Klopp's little talking and Jose's talking, but no, I can't put in the performance I like the referee.
The referee had a great game.
The referee had a great game. The referee, well, I mean, we won in the end. So the referee was
strong. It was bold. It was noble. Great game.
Do you know what though? I got called out at half time, right? And people are like, Terry's moaning about the refereeing decision. I thought he said never moan about refereeing decisions. Do you know how you know rivals are rattled the most? When they lie about what you've said. I say you don't blame losing. If we get beat by Burnley at a football match, it isn't because of a bad refereeing decision or two. It's because we didn't score enough goals. Because if we wouldn't have scored, Pogba wouldn't have scored, Martial's miss stands out to you. The air shot that Cavani had stands out to you. There was also the moment where Martial took the ball away from Cavani when he was about to shoot. Those 3 moments are as big a mistakes as the referee getting, like, disallowing Maguire's goal. So you always have to look at yourselves and be strong and have a good attitude. In relation to the other decisions, at the end of the game, there was a contentious penalty shout. Maguire supposedly handballing it.
What?
I was scared. I was
Boy.
scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was
What
worried.
do people expect defenders to do? Have no arms? Jump with your arms like this? You can't get any elevation.
I'm
like that.
actually happy because if, as a commentator said, if it happened early in the season, they would have given it.
Yeah, they would have given it, but like he was jumping. You need to use your arms to try and get the highest jumping that you can get. He jumped and the ball was shot into him.
Oh, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. We've got a problem with one of my viewers. Oh my god. Sorry, fellas. I might have to leave the chat. I'm getting vertigo looking down. Points at the ref being influenced by opposition managers is spot on. But do you know what? Ollie's already addressed this. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what? We just keep being Man United. We keep pushing through. We win our games. We silence everybody. Bob's is every Man United fan. Take this in, Rebs. We are top of the league. Yes, we are.
You can't deny us. You can't deny us this.
Look at it. It's beautiful. And boys, we're going to open the lines in a moment so the viewers can come on and have their say. I know some fans think we were lucky tonight. If you're a rival, you want to speak about the penalty decision, Luke Shaw's card. If you're a Man United fan, you want to gas the team up, we're going to open the StreamYard link and let you guys come on in a few moments and get that done.
Terry, I heard that you're just going to reach down and pull them fans up. From
Oh, yeah, down there. All you down there, you can come on. No. Do you know what I mean? No, I might just rest my beer on their head. Do you know what I mean? Rest it there, bro. But look, we're top of the league, ladies and gentlemen. One thing I wanted to point out beforehand, as I keep saying this, I don't know what anybody else is saying out there on social media tonight, but 44% improvement for Ollie. And I know me and Lee Gunner went at it earlier on today. It was a really good debate between the two of us. My view is this. Ollie, for 12 months now, has continually improved our win percentage, has continually, not every game, but over the course of time, the points per game ratio, that is what sees us top of the league. We are in an upwards trajectory that keeps growing and growing and growing. I'm about to do it now. I'm going to share the link in the live comment section for you to call in and have your say. Get yourselves on. You're all going to get a minute or so to have your say or ask your questions. Get your super chats in as well. Smash the like button, people. Let's get this past 1,000 likes.
Boys.
Share this on your social media platforms as well. First up, we're going to get man like Lincoln on the show to have his say or ask his question. Lincoln, what you saying, bruv?
Wait.
So I've got tune in my ear. I've got tune in my ear. Top of the league. I'm looking at the TV. Top of the league. Look, I'm looking in the comments. Why are people so rattled? Why?
Hey, listen, I want to ask you Lincoln, guys, 1 second. Guys, one sec. Lincoln, turn to the side for me a second like that. Turn to the side. Brother, you going back to the 70s with them sideburns, bro. What is that, bro? Honestly, bro.
Allow the sideburns.
Man's going all John Travolta on us. Links, listen, we're top of the league. Quick question for you. Do you think we'll beat? Do you think we will beat Liverpool Sunday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sorry. I look at the defense. I just look at the defense and I'm like, what? Reece Williams, Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson is probably going to play centre back on Sunday. January 17th, Judgment Day for Liverpool fans. I'm telling you, Judgment Day. They get a little bit over their heads. They think the Bayern Munich. They think the Bayern Munich. What with the treble? Where's the treble at, fam? Where's the treble at?
There we go.
You're gonna get the trophies from the past few seasons, and then they're gonna pose. Hey, look at my trophies, man. I got treble. Fam.
There we go, man. Listen, Lincoln, thank you for coming on, having your say, mate. Keep moderating. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, brother.
Did someone say? Did someone say most wins in the Prem this season?
Yes.
Did someone mention that? Did someone say that? I heard that. I heard that from the top of the from top of the mountain. I heard the messengers of the Lord tell me that. Yo,
echoing, bro. It's echoing.
Most wins in the Prem.
It's like the scene in Lord of the Rings when they light the torches on top of all the mountains. You just see it's going to spread, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Another super chat here says, Terry, I seriously have a neck pain looking down from the top of the league. Let's go. That's from Day Gamer in the house. All right, next caller. We're going to get you on to have your say. Long-time viewer of the show. Man like Pav, what you saying, bruv?
I'm good. Look, I want to make 3 points and I've got one question. First of all, Liverpool fans, Terry's going to hook you up with some just for men because at the end of the season, you man are going to be grey like Gandalf the Grey. Secondly, where's that viewer who come on yesterday who said we're going to lose 2-1? That Nottingham Forest fan, get on stream, you little donkey, bruv. Thirdly, right? What time are we meeting up for that open top bus parade, bruv? What time are we meeting up? We're winning this league, bruv. We need to get this sorted. We need to have that meetup, bruv. We're winning this league, bruv. Simple. That's all I've come to say, bruv.
Listen, Pav, thank you for coming on, mate, and giving us all your support. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Now, that's a caller. When you phone up, come with that energy, brother. I wish I had that meme with that Tottenham fan when Jose signed. Yeah, the energy.
Yeah.
We need energy. We've got man like Rome on the show next. The fourth official is here. Rome, what you saying, bro? Man's in a vest. Go on, bro. What you saying?
Yeah. Terry, I'm in the military, right? So I'm gonna do this the right way, bro. I'm gonna do this the right way. Permission to speak freely, Terry.
Yes.
Liverpool, we're coming for your bumbuckler head. Straight. It's that simple. It's that simple. Maguire, boss today, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My heart hit my chest today, bro, when that ball hit the side net. You remember that? Were you man watching the game?
Yeah, I saw that.
It was over for me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was freaking over for me. But as we say, 1 minute I'm going back to fix up my fucking table, bro. But we're coming for your head, boys. We're coming for your head.
Come on. Man like Rome, giving it there. Love you, brother. You take care of yourself, my man. Next up on the show, we've got the Devil's Advocate is here. The Devil's Advocate's in the house, bro. Yes. What are you saying, bro?
Bro, best believe man is gassed. Not even just because of the performance, but you look at that league table, and I'm telling you now, these Reds over at Merseyside, they're getting worried, fam. Best believe. Because they haven't had the pressure. They haven't had the pressure on them before. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't know how to handle this thing.
Oh, wait, no. They have. We all know what happened the last time they had pressure on them.
Listen, when you remember, I was sat here 2 weeks ago and I said to them, I looked them in the eyes through the camera of my MacBook, bro. And I said to them, listen, if you man don't go to Southampton, and win, do you know what that coffee smells like in the morning? It smells like Man United are going to beat Burnley, beat 3 points clear, come into you whilst you're looking like finger-licking chicken. We're going to come turn up.
Yummy. That's all I'm going to say, bruv. It's quality.
One more thing, quick.
Come on, bro. Go make your last point, bro.
We need to get this Man United arrogance back in our fan base because we haven't had it for years. We need to really get it on him because that's the thing. It will give us a psychological advantage to us because them Scousers will be feeling the pressure. Best believe. I already know it. I've got some mates that have got the Scousers. You know what I mean? They're already feeling the pressure.
They've been feeling the pressure. My brother's a Liverpool fan. And every time he messages me, I can hear the tears in the WhatsApp messaging. Last time I said, I don't even believe you. You don't even believe yourself. Like, there's no more capital. There's no more exclamation marks. It's all lowercase. Yeah, we're gonna win.
You only have to look at the live comments, man. They're all triggered in there.
You know exactly. Listen, if you're triggered, call the show. Devil's Advocate. Thank you for coming on, man, and having your say. Liverpool fans, we want to hear from you right about now. Epic Nin, have your say, bro. What do you want to say? Man United top. Give us your thoughts or ask your question.
Oh shit, it's The Rock. It's my brother, The Rock. What's happening?
Yeah, nothing, man. Nothing much. I was gonna say, I just think they shouldn't get too excited right now. Enjoy the moment, like Pastor.
Wait. We are enjoying the moment. Yeah, that's what we're doing, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I just think you're kind of jinxing it a bit. But wait until Liverpool to make a judgment. Or else the reality side will come right back at your face, and it's going to be very painful.
Little
bro. What's reality right now? Go on Google, type in Premier League table, and tell me what reality.
But look, little bro. I've held this same energy for over a month.
Yeah, I know you have. Yeah.
Listen, all it is I'm trying to spread this belief, goodness to my man KJ and Neeks and Bits. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm just giving the joy, bro.
The people who've been saying, take our time. We have to see, go through multiple tests. We're all here, still saying the same things. Tonight, we're drinking Dom Perignon aka the tears of the rivals, bro. You know what I'm saying? The tears taste so good.
I just think you shouldn't disregard us in terms of like the title race because we're experts at like making winning runs.
You're Man City, right?
Yeah.
Listen, bruv. Listen, don't listen. Let me say this now. We've got to jump into other callers. Nobody's disregarding Liverpool completely, and no one's disregarding you.
No, I know, I'm just warning to.
Yeah, but we don't need to warn, bruv. Listen, this is social media that's making everyone's minds go fuzzy. You can enjoy being top today. You can enjoy beating a team. It's part and parcel. You have.
Yeah, I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy it. Yeah, but
we're not doing anything crazy, bruv. We're not saying we're the greatest team in the world. We know where we're at. Epic Nin, thanks for calling the show and having your say, mate. Top man, thank you. Next up,
to have you on, man.
I don't know what she's gonna say. She always comes with a bit of smoke. She always comes with a bit of madness. Once moaned about period blood on here. It's lady like Brittany Blue in the house. Brittany Blue, all the way from the United States of America. What you saying?
Can we see your face?
No, I don't have my hair done yet.
It's all good. Don't worry about that. Just do like this.
If the wig ain't on, no weave, it's fine. We accept everybody.
Yes.
This is embarrassing, honestly. Like my brother's yelling, so I'm trying to keep it quick. I have people on my Twitter DM out here saying, why haven't you been on the football terrace? No, first of all, I've never been a permanent member. And two, I'm not going to embarrass myself while I see my rivals winning. I'm not, because I've talked all the crap I could. And now my team is suffering. Congratulations. But one thing about the game, what I will say, Paul Pogba's goal, fantastic. I'm going to go to sleep dreaming about that goal. But Martial, we need to talk about him because he was.
No, we don't.
One thing. I want to hear it.
He was very sloppy. His passes were misplaced a lot, and it was just very messy from him. But Paul Pogba, he just delivers. He has it's just like that goal. I'm going.
Are we just talking about something else now? What?
Brittany, let me make you an offer. Brittany, I will make you a permanent panel member on the football terrace. If you'd have to do it right this second, because I get you might want to. You've got to show us your face though. You got to show us your face, and you can become. I test, by the way, he would become a permanent guy, but he won't show us his face. So if you want to show us your face, get it done. Brittany, thank you for coming on, having your say, sweetheart. We'll speak to you again soon. Take care of yourself. Man like Pav Super Chat says, end the season. Actually, stop the count now.
Stop the count. Stop the count.
Get Donald Trump back on Twitter and stop the count.
All right, listen, make Donald, make Donald the head of the Premier League, bro.
He's here now. Hang on. I've been seeing this guy in weeks on the football terrace. Zane's in the house. Don't get carried away. It's Tierney time when you come to the Emirates. Man like Zane in the house. Back. I haven't seen you in a while, brother. I haven't seen you in a while. Man like Ran here says, when was the last time Man United faced the pressure post Fergie of being top of the league with teams coming for them? When do you think this team reacts? Well, for me, I think we have reacted. I think we've reacted in the sense of tonight was pressure. We did it. And I didn't get into all of it with Lee Gunner earlier. But these next two games are really pressured. But let's not forget the Sheffield United game. That was pressured. The Villa game. They were all moments to take advantage. They were all moments to close gaps, and we did them. This isn't the first time this season. We haven't passed all our pressure moments this year across all competitions. We know that.
Yeah, but Terry, I think today was like, you know, what's as the people said earlier before the show. Today was more pressure than the Liverpool game coming up. Facts. Yes, that Liverpool game is a 6-pointer for us. It's hardly pressure because all it means is
no. I completely agree. Fourth official says, I've got, how could I forget? Big up KJ Vibes FC, brought me through the Palace and Tottenham, jumped to the 21 is coming train. Bruh, there we go. Listen,
until forever, bro. I'm enjoying life.
Nabil here says, we are top of the league. This is the time to get behind the players and manager, pointing fingers on the board. Point your fingers at the board there. Embarrassing. Ref was disgusting. I hear you on that. We've got Navid coming on next. I love what he's got on the screen. Navid. Oh, hang on. I don't know why it's gone like that. Oh, he just shared his screen with us. That's just who he is. That's just what he's done. He just wants to show us the league table. Thank you, bro, for doing that. Really appreciate it. No one's ever shared a screen before. It's weird that he did that. Next up, we've got a Chelsea fan. CFCRS is going to be with us. CFCRS, what do you want to say?
Yo, man, I just wanted to say, like, obviously, I have no slander for Man United. I just came to congratulate respectfully because you guys have deserved it. Obviously, you've had your fair share of luck throughout the season, VAR decisions, ref decisions, but you deserve to be where you are at this current in time. And obviously, me personally, I don't think Oli could. I find it hard to believe that Oli could win the Prem with Man United, but you gotta start believing. Like, obviously, I don't rate Oli as manager, but I think why not? You gotta believe him. He's there.
You know what I would say, bro? Is this winning the league with Oli in some respects for me would be more satisfying than winning it with the world's best manager, because it will create. It would be like pouring. If you ever put a bunch of slugs or snails in a pot and pour salt on them, that is what it will be like, bro. It'll be like the Wizard of Oz, bro. It'll just be amazing, bro. Listen,
as a Chelsea fan, I'm envious.
No, I bet you are. Bro, do you work in an airport? I mean, that microphone literally sounds like talking to a pilot on a plane. I love it, bro. I love it.
Thank you.
Listen, bro, you look after yourself.
Terry, he is on a plane because that's what he needs to use to get to where we are, innit? Like, he has to go high in the sky to see us sitting on the top and that, you know what I'm saying? That's why it sounds like he's on an airplane, bro.
No, I hear that completely. Next up on the show, we've got hang on, we're going to get T10S on the show. What you saying, bro?
Yeah, hi. It's an honor to be on the football terrace, first of all.
Not a problem, bro. What do you want to say, big man?
Yeah, I just want to say, I just want to give a huge shout out to the defense today. I thought the defense was absolutely solid today. Like before the game, I was a bit worried. Like, and shout out to Oli for picking cause I was like 100% sure he would pick Maguire and Lindelof. I pray to God that he would pick Bailly versus Liverpool, because if he plays Maguire and Lindelof versus Liverpool, we have to put it could be another 6-1. So yeah. And I also just want to give a quick shout out to Luke Shaw. In my opinion, at least, some people might say I'm mad for this, but for me, he's been our best defender this season. He's been consistent. For me, like, I can, like, there are only a couple of bad performances I can think of Luke Shaw, like Leipzig maybe, Crystal Palace maybe, but like whenever Luke Shaw's had a bad performance, the whole team that I had a bad performance. So like, just pick up Luke Shaw. Like last season, people were saying he's fat and all, just like that's bullshit, man. Like, look at the things that he's done. Like, he's pocketed the likes of Adama Traore, Riyad Mahrez, and others I can't think on the top of my head right now. And just big shout out to defense today, and Maguire and Bailly were solid today. And for me, in my opinion, if we get we have the potential to keep a clean sheet against Liverpool if we play Maguire and Bailly, and that's a huge thing because Liverpool have one of the best attacks in Europe.
Listen, I hear that completely, mate. Great call. Thanks for coming on, Shane Nichols. Yes, and love the channel, brother. Listen, thank you very much. The devil's advocate here says, I said it earlier, this was a semi-final in itself. This shows progress to me. Pastor KJ, give us those sermons. There we go. Next on the show, make sure you're smashing that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Next up on the show, I want to put this on because I'm interested to know what his name is. Labille over Zidane. Welcome to the show, bruv. What do you want to say?
I tested it.
Absolutely
top
not, bro.
Top 5 of all time. Top 5 of all time.
I said we're top of the league, bruv. Are you glad? Are you glad, bruv, that you joined us? Are you glad that you joined the vibes, the positivity, the light side? You left the dark side. You did a Darth Vader. You came back. Are you happy you did that, bro?
You don't know the suffering I went through, man. I seen David Moyes. I seen Louis van Gaal. I seen for a whole season, last season, Andreas Pereira and Jesse Lingard. I seen Fellaini in a double pivot. The last time we won the league, I was in primary school. Ever since the last time we won the league, I finished. Since then, I finished secondary school. I finished sixth form. Since I haven't been able to go to school and be like, we're champions. We're top of the league now. I went through a lot. And now I see, bro, when I look at the table, I can't look at the table anymore, man. I'm emotional. I love that, bro. I love
You know what, Terry? Can I say? this is a point, and I hope that we can see this through to end the season. It's a long way to go. I remember I was at the Emirates one time. It's probably my most famous moment when I had a big argument with Ty and Mo, and that's when he came up with the net spend argument. Yeah, a few years ago now. And I was making a point to them. I said, there's certain men here, like children, who have never seen Arsenal win a trophy, win the league, never won the Champions League. So you lot who are big and grown, you've seen the glory days and you can live through the moments, but these kids are suffering. We have Man United fans who have been suffering. We've been suffering, but we've enjoyed 20 years prior. These kids have been suffering. So for them alone, Marcus Rashford, we know you like to feed the kids. For them alone.
With eye test though, right? With eye test represents a lot of the negativity that you see on social media, because as you said, when you were at school, eye test, you got to, like primary school, you got to glow and win Man United, we're up there, and then suddenly you were, instead of being the subject of pride, you become the subject of pain. Everyone's laughing at you, and it makes you react in a negative way, because a shield to being bantered and laughed at is to join them. You join your enemies, you join your rivals and attack your team, because this eye test. Every time you used to slag off Man United, all the rivals stop coming for you. They go, he knows what he's doing. And it's what you see across socials. If you attack your own, you've got more, as a Man United fan, you've got more enemies than you have friends, because everyone's against you. So if you side with the enemies, you feel like there's more safety in numbers. It's quite an obvious psychological thing. I want to ask you about Rashford tonight as well. We know he didn't play particularly well, but did you see tonight what I mean by when he isn't scoring, he can still step up and do something? And it was a cross, bruv. It was a cross.
Listen, I don't want to hate on anyone, but I don't think Rashford was great. I don't think he was great. I think this was about Paul Pogba, Bruno stepped up, Bailly stepped up, Maguire stepped up. I don't know about Rashford.
No,
I don't want to hate on him. I don't want to hate on him.
Let me go back to my point, maybe say it in a different way. You've been asking questions. What does he do when he's not ripping it up and scoring? See, top players do what Rashford did tonight. They can have bad games, but they deliver something. Pogba gets 90% of the plaudits, but if that ball isn't perfect with the right speed, Pogba can't hit it like that. And that's why we've got an opportunity this season with Rashford, Martial, Cavani, Pogba, Bruno. I'm not going to put Greenwood in it. I don't want to put the pressure on him. All of those players are match winners, and it's great to see. Listen, iTest, thanks for coming on the show. Labil over Zidane. Love it, bro. Next up, here he is. Chelsea fan is back. Man like Jem is in the house. Jem, what you saying, bro?
You're shit, and you.
Hang on, where are you?
Wait. I couldn't hear that.
Hey, listen. I'm joking. Wait.
Terry, zoom in.
Let me say what I'm going to say. I know where we are, bro.
Listen, Terry, hated, adored, but never ignored. Right. Just remember that.
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, there we go.
You know what makes me laugh? Yeah, what are you? 10 points? What is it? 9 or 10 points? So
10 clear of you. 10.
Ladders.
How are we?
Ladders, snakes and ladders.
That's massive. Yeah, I mean, I'm with 6 points off Liverpool. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. Cool. That's
one.
Anyway, you guys deserve to be up there. Number one. All right. Credit where due.
That's nice of you, Jim.
Number one. Where are the Ollie outers? Are they hiding in the bushes, or have they just camouflaged themselves as Ollie inners now? Like, have you seen it? There's no Ollie outers anywhere now. It's like, I told you, Ollie's the man. Yeah, Ollie. Like, it's just it's bollocks. It's absolute bollocks. Number two. For me, what makes me happy the most about all this going on right now is how well Ollie's doing, because the amount of shit that he got from his own fans was disgusting, absolutely disgusting, and he's proven them wrong. And I'm happy to see an inexperienced manager go and do that. I am. And that's me putting my rival head aside.
He's definitely proven people wrong. The growth of Man United in the past 12 months has been absolutely astronomical. And do you know what I love is the revision of history, and having such a big panel and such a big community in the football terrace. We don't allow that to happen anymore. 12 months ago, the stat they were throwing at us was, look at his win percentage as permanent manager. They removed his great win percentage as the interim because it lowered his overall win percentage of Man United down from 55% to 33%. So I'm going to keep their energy. He had a 33 win percent ratio this time last year from when he was permanent manager until this time. So from the sort of March of 2019 until the January of 2020, there was a 33% win ratio. By the way, which is dog poo. It is dog poo, bruv. Since then, it's more than doubled, nearly at 70% from that point.
Mad.
And it's exponential growth. The trajectory is still going up. To not recognize, listen, and do you know what makes you laugh? You can, but this team with the game, we were lucky and he got this wrong, and maybe Bay should have played an extra 10 games. And what about Van der Beek? These are all fair questions, but they're questions. That's us being nitpicky that we should be doing to make ourselves even better. The nonsense of wanting him sacked. Saying Ollie out now is more than wasted energy. It is falling upon deaf ears, and the more it gets said, the more embarrassing it really looks. It really, really does. Jem, we'll keep you on the line. We've got there he is. Listen, this is one of the guys. The Pope of the football terrace. Gabriel says we are 1 year ahead of our development. Guys, look at the progression of our team, and I said we would win the league the season 21-22. Winning it this season with the third best team will be truly sweet. And do you know what? Like I said earlier, we've had a 44% growth year on year. 44% growth year on year. And of course, Liverpool's regression has made this achievable at the same time. But if we hadn't improved, do you know where we'd be in the league? 11th. We'd be, and this shows you, people keep saying the league isn't better this year. Maybe Liverpool aren't as good. But last year on 25 points, we were 8th. This year, if we had 25 points after 17 games, we'd be 11. So the league has improved. The only thing that's different is Liverpool haven't been as good. The rest of the league has factually got better. So Man United,
and Terry, as a rider to that, maybe we know, yes, Liverpool have dropped off. But because the rest of the league have got better, Liverpool's drop is even bigger because they're dropping points where they may not have dropped points in the past. It's a knock-on effect.
It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. So any Man United fans out there that sometimes struggle with arguments to throw back at people that are saying, but you're only there because Liverpool went backwards. That's your one. We've improved by 44%. You can only beat what's in front of you. Who was it that in Usain Bolt's last 100-meter sprint race when his hamstring went one? Was it Gatlin that won the world championship?
Coleman. No, it might have been Gatlin. Either Coleman or Gatlin. One of the two.
Definitely Gatlin because he got booed because obviously he used to be a drugs cheat. Like Gatlin won though. I understand that if Gatlin would have been up against the peak Usain Bolt, he wouldn't have won, but he wasn't, so he didn't, and that's it. That's life for you, bruv. You know,
Terry,
this happened. Yes, Jim.
One negative that I just wanted to bring up about this. Just one. Let me just say what I'm going to say. Relax. Anthony Martial, what the fuck is wrong with him?
He's
Wait. Let me just finish. 2 seconds, man. Fuck me.
Wait.
Just shut up. 2 seconds, right?
Go on.
If Marcus Rashford was playing like Anthony Martial is right now, he would get grilled. Absolutely grilled.
But yeah,
Martial doesn't.
Jem. Let me just say this. Yeah, but not by our community here at the Football Terrace. Other communities do that because they got hard-ons for Martial. I love Martial. He isn't in the most amazing form, but if we want to get really pernickety, I want to go and have a little look here when it comes to Anthony Martial. Not a great game tonight. Should have put us 2-1 at the end, but you know what? Like he hasn't had a bad run. Like he went through a nice period recently where he got sort of a goal and assist, 2 assists, and a goal like 3 games running. And he go back to those games; they were important for us to win and to get through. He's had a bad run again, but you know what? I said this earlier. I said the other day. If I had a magic wand to say, Terry, here's a magic wand, and it will we can go back and play all your games again, but Martial is going to be 10 out of 10. Would you take it? The answer would be no, because there's no say what detrimental effect that would have.
He's been like that for 6 years, bro. He's been so consistent. He has been. No. Bring up his stats. Go and bring up his stats of goals scored in the last 6 seasons that he's played in the Premier League. It's poor. It's poor. It's no excuse.
It don't matter though. I don't even want to go into the negativity. Like I said, he ain't having a great season. But I wouldn't change it in a month of Sundays because of where the team is. I wouldn't risk going back in time and changing one thing so far this season because we're top of the league. No one. I've watched Back to the Future too many times. You change one thing and it can mess stuff up. I'm keeping it as it is. Do you know why? We are top of the league. Pray for our rivals.
He should be doing better. I'm sorry. He should be doing better.
Put a positive spin on it. Let's say Martial's not been as good as he was last year, and we're top of the league. Imagine he hits the form that he did last year. pray for
I'm not talking about you guys being top of the league. I'm talking about the individual talent of a player that's not being shown. That's the problem that I've got with it at the moment.
Worry about your own player, bro. Don't worry about.
I'm worried about my player, but we ain't talking about Chelsea right now, Bobs. Chill yourself.
Anthony Martial, yes, he's not been up to scratch this season. But to say over the last 6 years he has hardly done anything or shown anything is a foolishness, because he was part of the team and he got us the goal that got us into the FA Cup final that first season. He was part of the team that won the Europa League. He was part of the team that became second. He was also that period that during Jose's last spell at United where everything was going bad. He was one of the best performers.
Yes,
people were saying that. So to say he is not,
he's inconsistent. What you
yes, but so is the whole United team, bro.
Season.
So is United's whole team.
Listen, bro. All I'm going to say is this: I'm going to quote one of the greatest strikers in Premier League history. Wayne Rooney used to say this on a regular basis. It's not verbatim, but he's like, "I don't care if I'd score, as long as my team is winning." And I'm having that mantra towards Martial tonight. Big up yourself, the French Prince. Thank you, Jem, for coming on, mate. Appreciate it, bro. A comment here says United have two. I think he means City have 2 games in hand. Win both. They are 1 point behind United. They had a shocking start and on a great form now. It's City's title to lose. Pretenders can celebrate their weekly titles. By the end of the season, it's
take some shots?
or Liverpool.
Can I take some shots?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick and tired of this shit, bro. I'm genuinely sick and tired of being sick. And don't come to me with this talk about if and but and when and Mary Poppins. Who gives a shit, bruv? Yeah. Listen, they ain't won their 2 games in hand. So go and do one, Nasir LFC, with your comment, bruv. Yeah. Let them win their 2 games in hand, and then you can come and talk to us. Why are you bigging up Manchester City and you're a Liverpool fan?
One
second. Sorry. I was looking the wrong direction. Why are you? Yeah, you Liverpool fans. Why are you bigging up Manchester City when you're a Liverpool fan? Is that better? Is that better? Now that I've addressed you, why? For what reason? Get out of here. We're top. You can't say anything to us now.
It's because they're shut off and they're like, oh, we can't actually do anything right now.
No, but
who's the next best to stop United winning the league?
Exactly. But on a real, to address that comment without actually taking shots, on a real, yeah. Look, let them do it. You're saying they're coming on form. That's like talking about us when we beat Wolves and when we beat Villa. People weren't really confident about saying, "Oh, Man United have come back on form" and all of that. Yeah, you're saying this because all right, they looked classy against an absolute trash Chelsea, and they were much the better team when they beat us. Hands up, no problem. But to say that, oh, they're gonna go on this amazing run. When did you become Mystic Meg about they're gonna go on this amazing run? When?
Listen. I think you're right on that. We've got some super chats. Christopher says a bad run from your number 9 and your team is winning. I wouldn't care. I would love to be in that position, and that's the point. When he turns it back on, and he will, that's only going to benefit us further. I want to share something on the screen as well that I just saw. Someone sent through to me. It's very similar to what I put up recently, but I think it's worthwhile looking at. I think this is it. And it shows the progression of Man United this season. So, someone actually, when I think what I said to Aaron, and someone just quote tweeted it saying, Aaron, see the bigger picture. And this is why I think now we're at a stage where bemoaning the first 20 minutes of a game or a sort of or the first half performance is irrelevant to me. I think Man United fans keep getting in their heads this notion of, oh, when we were winning titles before, we just play well and we play brilliant for 85, 90 minutes week in, week out. It doesn't really work like that. But that just shows how the run we've been on. And you can see here after sort of 6-7 games. And this was really, we dropped. And this was after the internet. I think that was after the Tottenham game. And then as you see, we start to sort of motor ourselves forward. We can't, I think that was match week 1 after we lost to Palace. And then we beat Brighton. We lost to Liverpool. We went down a bit. And then we kind of stayed neutral. And remember, we lost the games to Arsenal. Everyone thought it was over. And look at the growth since then. It can't be denied. And if you look at the points per game ratio, it's moving in exactly the same direction. It's massive. There's so many things to be positive about right now. But with your feet on the ground, relax, Jem. Your big pineapple. 21 is coming. Pray for our rivals. He's getting called out. Next up on the show, we're going to have Emmanuel on the show. Man looks like he's laying down. I'm not sure what he's doing. Emmanuel, what are you doing, bro? I know he's not laying down. He's standing up. What are you saying, brother?
Well, I am so happy tonight. I'm super excited. And, I was actually watching the game with some of my Chelsea friends. And they were kind of hitting their head on themselves. And I don't really give a care. I think the most important thing is that I got my point. I'm super excited and I can't wait. I can't really wait because I just pray that we'll get more players, or if we can get maybe a defender. Because I saw in news yesterday pertaining Sergio Ramos. If we can get someone like that, after our defense, man.
Yeah,
that would
listen,
be good. That would be good for
we're
us.
not going to get him, but I do hear you, bro. You sound confident. You sound happy. I like hearing it, mate. Listen, I appreciate you coming on, my brother. Look after yourself, Emmanuel. Take care, my friend. Stay happy. Keep smiling. He's back from his meeting. He's back on the football with Terrace. Man like Cam is here. Oi, oi.
I needed that energy, boys. Let me get this.
Oh, is it undoing the shirt?
Energy, and he went for a meeting. He's back within an hour. Man went, I don't know where he went, bro. I don't know where.
Nah, you guys know what I like. You know what I like, that burn into the sage.
There we go, brother. I mean, you're an hour ago, you were here with us. How you feeling like an hour later? You still buzzing, still happy?
I'm fucking flying. Sorry, I don't normally swear on the show, but oh man, like I was watching that game and you guys saw a lot. I was raging, and I was raging on some of those things. I was having a hard time calm down after the Harry Maguire. You know what? The one missed shout with Luke Shaw and Brady, cool, no big deal. That Maguire missed to me. That was criminal. But I don't care anymore because at the end of the day, we did exactly what we have not been able to do for years. That's 2 years ago, a year ago, you're watching that game and you're just like, it's going to be a draw. Or they're going to nick a point, or they're going to score one of those crazy like ballies at the end of the game, and we're going to have all heads in hand. Nah, man, those men fought till the end. And then Mr. Paul Pogba, I just wanted to see him dance a little bit. I was so happy with the way we performed today, because that Burnley team, if I never have to watch them in the Premier League again, I'm sorry. These men are enemies of football. They put 20 men behind the ball somehow. They might as well have brought Sean Dykes on and been like, yo, you go in the box too.
You know what, Cam? I hear you and I understand what you're saying, but I disagree. The Premier League needs teams like that. They do.
They've always had teams like that.
I get it. Everyone can't come.
Vital word. Lakes, he said a vital word. We don't need Burnley. We need a different team.
Bring somebody else. Bring somebody else that does it. I'm just tired of this whole and they didn't come to play football, it felt like at some point. So it was like, I get it. I'm cool with the rough type of play. That's fine. But play some football at some point. These dudes were just rolling bodies. Just
do you know what's interesting about you saying that though? When you speak to a lot of like ex-pros, once that games are finished, and even current players, they kind of enjoy these kind of games. These kind of games are often the ones where they, sort of, you saw Solskjaer saying in his interview before, he goes, I just want to see how some of the boys tonight cope with proper English football, because Burnley generally play like teams lower down the sort of table. And it is a challenge at times. It's why the FA Cup's so beautiful, because you sometimes go to these lower level teams. There's no hot running water. The pitches have got divots in. Sometimes I don't water the pitch for 3 or 4 days before you turn up to stop you playing your football. It's a little harder now in the Premier League because there's standards you have to adhere to. It's a challenge. And it's why for years I used to say things like, can Messi do it on a cold night in Stoke? I mean, that's because it's hard to go and do these things. What I've noticed about watching a lot of Spanish football over the years and continental football is, even when you see teams at 2 or 3 levels down the pyramid, they all try and play the same way, if that makes sense. Where in England, there's this, but we ain't attacking you.
This is why the Premier League, for me, is the best league in the world. It doesn't matter whether we win the Champions League all the time or the Europa League, because throughout the league, you have all different levels of quality and all different styles of play. So going to, on our Bournemouth ain't there now, but going to Bournemouth away and going to Burnley away are two different games. You beat Bournemouth away, that's a game you're supposed to win. Even if Burnley are below Bournemouth in the table, everyone knows going to Burnley's tough. And the way we celebrate at the end of a game like that, they know. So, if we win that game 4-0, it's like whatever. But you don't beat Burnley 4-0 at Turf Moor. It doesn't happen. Beating a team like Burnley is so important. And I know, we want to see exciting football from everyone, but I wouldn't change it, because this is what makes the Premier League the Premier League. And you look back at
that's why I was raging. That's why I was raging at halftime. When you guys asked me, you said, I think it was Jem saying, relax. And I was like, no, this game has got 1-0, 1 goal margin written all over it. And that ref just took that goal away from us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
I hear you on that. I love seeing games like this, and maybe it's just sort of my love of sort of the English game and everything about it from the lower echelons and the way up. And I think it's been made harder for the teams like Burnley and Stoke of this world because you can't be as rough and ready as you used to be. We've seen that already. Like Luke Shaw's tackle tonight, even 2 years ago, you don't get anything for it because you touched the ball first. And I've noticed recently there's been a lot less serious injuries in football in the last 2 or 3 years because they're making it even harder to make slide tackles now. Like I've seen really good slide tackles where you don't even hit someone with your studs. You just follow through them a little bit, giving us fouls.
It happened to be very quiet.
AWP does it all the time.
Yeah. So it's harder for those teams because what they used to do is they used to go, we'll kick you off the pitch. And I used to think there was something about, if you can persevere and still win after being kicked off a football pitch, it shows an error. And that's why Chelsea's teams were so good under Jose, especially. They were good at football, but you couldn't bully them either. And I always remember this story a Watford player told that when they got promoted, I think when Eddie Boothroyd was the manager, Boothroyd told them, he was a young manager at the time, Eddie Boothroyd, he told the Watford players, listen, this is Man United, they play brilliant football, but they're prima donnas, kick them about in the first 20 minutes, we can break them. And the player said he went out and he went through Wes Brown, sent Wes Brown like 5 foot in the air, got up feeling proud of himself, thinking, right, we'll stick it to him. And he said less than 30 seconds later, Paul Scholes sent me 5 foot in the air. And I realized very quickly, they like a fight as well. And I think that the best teams in England were the ones that were the best ballers, but they could also throw down a bit as well, if that makes sense. And I think the Burnleys are often test for that. But I do understand from someone like KJ that likes the silks of the game, an ability merchant, like.
Terry. They can do the rough and tumble thing.
I'm okay with it, but
it just doesn't have to be Burnley. That's all my issue is.
Listen, I'm about the dark arts. I like the dark arts. I've said it before. The Sith Lord beside me just smoking gold. There's looking like a dark. I like the dark arts. It's just though it was that one part. It was that one play when Cavani got the ball in the box, and I got mad at him for trying to FIFA it, and then I paid attention closer, and I'm like, wait a second. There was 2 Burnley players in the net. And I was like, oh, that's why. This guy's like, I got to find some space. I got to try to do something special.
But if something on here, and this is something I'll take from Gary Neville, and then I'll watch for it in the game. It's something I learned tonight about football. A comment here says, did you notice that Burnley's heading passes were more accurate than the passes from inside their instep? It's a madness. But what Gary Neville pointed out is that Man United had to make a decision. In the first 20 minutes, we were getting it wrong. So we stopped challenging them for the first ball from the headers because that was making us be dragged out of position. They were getting the flick on to making that work. And as he said, that's for Maguire to organise as the captain and to tell his team what to and not to do. These are the little nuances where Maguire will get no credit. Maguire said, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Let them go up for the first header. We'll get the second ball. And that's what we saw. And in the second half, we did it. But every time the ball went up to one of their players, they might get the first touch and then it just fell back to one of our guys. And we also stopped doing something in the second half, which you never do against teams of Burnley's level. When we're pressing them in their half, you know, when players like you get too close and you knock them over and they fall down, don't touch them. They don't have the ability to play out from there. Let them kick it long. You win the second ball and you recycle it and you come again and again and again. And what I also love seeing about the Bailly-Maguire partnership, and I pray to God, Buddha, Yoda, all these men, right? Joe Pesci, every single one. I pray to all the gods of this world, right? I pray to all of you that Bailly stays fit. Because you saw Maguire at times orchestrating, but then Bailly doing the same thing back. And that's what you need, right? There's still only the captain shouts. No, you need players that are policing one another, pushing each other around. And I saw it tonight in abundance. It was brilliant. I absolutely loved it from both.
Terry, you guys, we need to talk about at least one Eric Bailly moment a game because he has so many. Did you see him fall over and then trip the guy?
Which one was this one?
At the start in the first half, he fell over. Listen, Barnes fell over. And then he was...
Listen, if anyone follows on Twitter, you know, my sleeping pattern's been a mess. I missed the first 15 minutes. I woke up like, what the hell? We're playing. What's the score? So
yeah, it was hilarious. Eric Bailly fell over. He had the ball. He fell over the ball, and then Ashley Barnes fell over Bailly, and then Aaron Wan-Bissaka miskicked the ball. It was funny for the fact that Eric Bailly started it. I love that guy, man, so much. So
Ryan here says, why do you expect Burnley with their 5 million budget to play tiki-taka peak Barcelona style? Park the bus is the only chance they have of winning. I actually do think that's true. Cheers, bits and bobs. I do think that's actually true. If they try to play football, they'd get battered, bruv.
I agree.
The stream.
We'll
share the link again. We're going to do a couple more calls before the end of this. We're going to throw Mohammed on, who's a Liverpool fan. No Zayn tonight. Zayn is at home crying, isn't it? Liverpool.
No Zayn.
Dane, he's having a nervous break.
Because he was on Twitter saying, "Oh, United are bottlers, and they're gonna bottle it again. Let's do a poll. Will Ollie bottle it? Oh, hey, where's the bottle now, bro? Come on, stream, fam, about bottle, fam. Worry about your own team, bro.
Where's he at, bruv? Listen, we're gonna get Mohammed on the show here. Mohammed, welcome, bruv. What you saying?
I just want to say fair play to United today. You showed potential title challenges. I'm looking forward to the game on Sunday. That's going to be a really good game now.
What's your prediction? What's your prediction for Sunday?
I think Liverpool just about win that game 2-1. It's going to be end to end, I reckon.
Ooh. All right.
We will see. We will see. Listen, Mohammed, thank you for waiting and coming on, having your say. Liverpool fans confident. I like someone to come throw down there. We're going to have Marvin on the show next. Marvin, welcome. Who do you support, bro?
I'm a United fan, Terry. Thank you very much for having me.
Not a problem at all. What do you want to say, bruv?
Man, I'm just gassed up today. You know, I see a lot of people having this lot of players they talk about on the show, you know, come out here having a go at Ole and everybody. People forget one thing. Ole hasn't got his main target yet. He's having to do better job, with these guys he had. People are talking about Martial and all that. Martial was the one actually making the attack connect today. Just because he didn't score a goal, everybody's having, Martial have a bad day. Rashford has a very, very bad day today. But good players only need one moment. And that's what we saw today. One moment. I think Cavani has made the attack look bad today, but nobody had to go at him. Because you know why? There was no agenda against him. Everybody wanted Cavani in.
Listen, I don't even disagree with you, because you're right. If an agenda was there against Cavani, you would hear it today. He missed a chance. He missed a couple chances.
Two chances.
So it's like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that?
Martial was the one creating them chances.
And listen, it's not to say that Martial had a great game because he should have scored. But the point is, players have good games and players have bad games. But it's only when you got an agenda, you pipe up when players got a bad game and you quiet when they got a good game. And it's a point that Jem made earlier. If Rashford had done this, had Martial played, people were saying it. Yes, those with an agenda. But the reason why here, we're not going at Rashford having a bad game, or going at Martial, or going at Cavani for not being that effective, is because we know that everyone can't play well at the same time. Yet, as a team, between them, they still came together and got the win. And that's the most important thing.
I agree very 100%. But I think, look, Sunday, I'm not saying we're not. I'm telling you 100%. Yeah, we're beating Liverpool. We are beating Liverpool. 100%. I'm not even kidding. You
Marvin, know, you tell them. That's right.
I'm telling you, I've seen these guys play. I've been there. You know, and I know people are gonna be like, all of them. They're all scared. If you go to ESPN FC, you have this guy. I don't want to use some derogatory word. That guy called what's his name? Craig
what's your prediction? Marvin, what's your prediction?
Listen, bro, it's always 3-1 at Anfield, mate, and he's coming.
Yes, he said that. Yes, yes,
3-1. 100%, man.
Anyway, thank you for calling the show, big man. Love the energy, brother. Look after yourself, my friend.
Thank you very much, Terry.
Thank you. Final call of the night. We're going to go to Nuri, who's a Spurs fan. What you saying, bruv?
Yes, well done, United. You shut up them bloody Liverpool fans, man. Seriously, they're pissing me off, bruv. In the Discord, they literally went missing at full time. Literally, in the Discord chat, they went missing. Arsenal fans rattled, so I love that as well. As a Spurs fan, yeah, man, well done. And obviously, I said today that you'd win. I actually predicted 2-0, but obviously, if you didn't have that disallowed goal, would have been 2-0.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, well done. And obviously, I hope that you, for my sakes and for Tottenham's sake, you beat Liverpool so you can shut them up as well. Yeah, and I'm predicting if United play the way they did today, like literally, I saw like heart today. Like literally, even at the full-time whistle, everyone just looked like they gave everything. They literally like said it was like they left their heart on the field. And my prediction for next week, I think, will be I'm going to go with my guy, the one before, 3-1 to Man United, I think.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go.
No, you got a game in hand. I didn't even realize you got a game in hand on Liverpool. Well, on everyone, to be fair, on Liverpool. If you win that, you go 1 point behind Liverpool. Now, I guess Liverpool is the marker that everyone's using to say whether you're in or out of the title race. Do you believe that Spurs still have a say in this title race, or is it just top four and maybe win the Carabao Cup.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, we were talking today as well, and we said what would be acceptable for Spurs. And to be honest, start of the season, if you said to me, you get a Carabao Cup and 4th place, I would have been
Yeah, you
like,
take that.
yeah,
You
take it. You
100%.
take a snap up. But with the way things are going, with the way Mourinho sort of got the team, and I think he sort of done a bit like what Ollie done with Spurs. So he has, sort of gelled the Spurs team to a better. Obviously, he brought in Højbjerg, which has made it a bit more better. I want to see us contenders for it. Obviously, I want us to push as much as possible. And obviously, Jose seems like the guy that would potentially bring that to Spurs. So I'd be happy to potentially finish top 4 and maybe an FA Cup, maybe a Carabao Cup as well.
Yeah.
Whoa! What, a double? A cup double?
No, it's not a double.
It's Europa.
I think you're in this title race. And listen, if Man United pull off your prediction and we win against Liverpool at the weekend, you beat Fulham tomorrow, and then you win at the weekend, you go above Liverpool. So if they're in the title race, you are, because you've got a brilliant manager who's happy. Nuri, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Take it easy.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. He's come out of his cave. He's turned up. Liverpool fan Zayn is here. Bruv, how you doing?
Who you calling out, bruv? Who you calling out, bruv?
You,
you're not ready. You know what? No, hold on. Let me talk. I'm here now.
Watch the game
me,
still,
right?
Zayn.
Let me give you a night. Enjoy your time.
What do you mean? Let me talk.
I thought I'd give you your time tonight. Enjoy your little. How long it's been for you top of the league. Do you get me, man? And you, man. Oh, please, man. You can't be calling me out, bruv. My man's chilling, bro. Let you enjoy your time. But, boy, if you really want it, boy, man, has to come on.
Zayn,
you get me?
did you watch the game this time?
So what are you saying? What are you lot saying?
You watch the game this time, Zayn?
What?
Did you watch the game?
Hold on.
He was watching Cobra Kai. Go on, say it. Say I was watching Cobra Kai, some dead game. Go on, say it.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, you can't hear it. He's so rattled.
You're Terry. You know why you can't hear us? We're too far above him.
Yeah,
that's why you can't hear.
I can hear you now. I can hear you waffling now. Crystal clear.
Hearing aids. You got hearing aids on now.
Zane, did you watch the game tonight?
Why would I watch a dead game?
Yeah, you was watching Cobra Kai. Hold
on. You lot are park the bus, FC, bro. Come the 17th. You was gonna park the bus. That's what you're gonna do.
Guys, 1 second. This is how you know some Liverpool fans out there are rattled. Straight up. That's how you know Liverpool fans out there are rattled. Munich comments are coming out.
Really? Wow.
You know what? Out of sheer respect for the people that are no longer with us, you need to. This guy never deserves to come back and even type letters with them fingers, bro. I swear to you.
There we go.
So come on. What are you guys saying? Come on, the head of noise. Come on. I want to hear it.
Not about us. It's not about anyone on this panel.
Okay.
It is about you, Zayn. Man United have just gone top of you. We're clear by 3 points. Let's go through the map. Hang on a second, Zayn.
Man said whoopsie bloody.
Hang on a second. Bro. Man drinking on a school night. He's definitely rattled, bro. Right? But let me say, Man United had a 44% improvement this season in the league, which is an astronomical jump. Liverpool, on the other hand, what you are now, you're on 33 points. I think this time last year, I want to go and check it. This time last year, you were sitting on, after 17 games played, 49 points. So from
Terry, I done that college math stuff back in the day, man. What are you boring me with this stuff, bro?
No, you didn't.
What are you trying to get to?
One sec.
Let me do this. Don't do this. So you've had a 33% reduction in performance and output. Man United have improved by 44%. You're on a downwards trajectory. Man United are on the way up. But you've got the better squad, better team, and a world-class manager. How confident are you ahead of the massive clash this Sunday?
All right, let me say this, right? So, but start the season, Chelsea boys were trying to give it big. What do? Slap them back down. Then we had Tottenham, right? Come out from the cave, bruv, all trying to give it big back. Big boys, right? Slap them down again with dagger in the heart, last minute. And guess what? Josie had to come out and say, yeah, we weren't the same after Liverpool. 4 games, they were just done. Now you, man, are trying it. Anfield, bruv. You for real? No, I don't know what you guys are smoking, but boy, calm. Let's see what you say on the 17th. That's all I've got to say.
And
Calm,
look,
bring the
answer the
noise
question,
after
mate.
the 17th. Because we're
Answer
going to
the
win, bro.
question.
We're going to win because you're going to be Park the Bus
That's
FC, bro.
that's
So
not
we'll
the
just break
question,
you down
Zane.
and hurt you. All right, what's the
That's
question?
not the question. The question is, what do you think about your 33% reduction in your team's performances?
Football is ups and lives of ups and downs. So you're up at the moment, but what goes up must come down. So let's see what happens after the 17th. That's my answer.
You guys are already coming down, right?
Yeah, Zane.
You're right.
Zane,
You're right. What goes up must come down, and Liverpool's already on the.
Zane, listen. I need to ask you the football metaphor question of who's your daddy. Do you know what that question is?
No, I don't, mate. No, mate. And stop talking your noise, man.
Who's top of the league, bro? Who's top of the league, bro? See, the way the maths is looking right now, you have to call us daddy, bro. You have to.
Oh, yeah, no, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. Zane said he was doing all this math. He's doing his math things already at school. I saw him on his phone trying to use a calculator, like pressing all these buttons.
Actually, calculating it, we're on a downward trajectory. Blah 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 blah.
Listen. You're
football math, mate.
That's funny, Zane. Zane, you're literally doing what Liverpool fans have been doing since around February. Every fact that you're presented with, you disregard and you push away. I still make you favourites Sunday. I still make you favourites to win the league because you're the best team. I just enjoy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course, you can't be the best team in the world and the self-proclaimed greatest ever Premier League champions and not be favourites to defend your title. Those two things are hand in glove, bird to feathers, fish and chips, salt and pepper, jerk rice. They go together perfectly, right? It's as simple as that.
See, Alfie, you want to learn a bit of class of that, Alfie? You hear that? See, look, my man Terry's got a bit of class. Learn some manners, bro. Some manners on you, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop your noise, man.
You're gonna get smoked, bro. You're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get smoked about class. What class?
You just stopped again, man. Come on, man. Let's be honest. Hold on. It was getting kind of dry. The show. I had to come back on. Put some entertainment back in the shit.
Right.
Some entertainment.
Another caller we're bringing on. Regular super chatter of the show, man like Mark Edmond. Mark Edmond, what you saying, bro? All the way from Australia, I believe.
Where am I going here? Let me get on this screen. What is this clown saying? Let me tell you, I'm so calm. I'm so calm. You be dancing around, talking wah 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 wah. Mate, I'm so calm, and I tell you why. All that salt you've been throwing, mate, that's my powder, bitch. That's my powder. Okay? Your little tears, Zane, that's my champagne. I'll be drinking it, mate. You wait till the weekend. We are gonna take them like tired, slow centre backs you got. Yeah, push up your full backs. You need to. You can't win if you don't. And you know what we're going to do with our pace on the counter? We're going to cut you up, bitch. Cut you up. You're going down, Zane. And you can blow up big. You can blow up as big as you want. But we're coming for you. We're coming for you. Don't walk alone. Class of 2020, bitches. It's happening.
Don't walk alone.
Man like Mark, what you saying? What's your response, Zane?
Just had a lot of waffle, man. Are you sponsored by Bears Frozen Waffles or bruv? The waffling you going on. We're going to do it. Mate, wait till the 17th. Like I keep telling you, man. What did I say?
Zane, I'm muting you for a second, Zane. That's not a response. That means you're rattled, bruv. Discount and disregard and rebut what he said. Do it properly.
I put you in the cage. I put you in a cage there, Zane. Know your place. Liverpool get down.
Bruv,
Who's on top?
Man, 6'4", bruv. You can't put me in the cage, bruv. 6 foot line, bruv. What are you talking about?
You on top.
Man, go fix your receding hairline, bruv. Go Turkey. Get a hair transplant, bruv, before you can't speak to me, bruv.
I still look better than you. I still look better than you. Look up at me.
What are you saying? Look at this. What are you saying, bruv? Do you know what I mean? More like put you back in the zoo, bruv, man. You're niggas come from the gorilla cage, bruv. Do you get me, man? You know you got man bad back hair in the background. Do you get me?
I got you in the cage, Zane. I can hear it rattling. I got you in the cage.
Oh, please. What were you saying? Yeah.
You can't handle smoke.
What smoke, bruv? You done now. You got your system, bruv. Is that it? You got out your system. Was that it? Is that the best you could come up with? Because, boy, down south in London, bruv, you got to come better than that, man. So I don't know what it's like in Australia, but we keep it real down here. Do you get me? You wouldn't even last a couple of seconds down my side. Do you get me? About. What? You got to take out your thing, show your little cats or something. You're a big man. Please, move. Move, man. You need more than that down here, bro. Get me. Move on.
You
Anyway.
rattled, bro. You rattled, aren't you?
Mate, I'm chilling. I'm the party, bruv. Because from my point of view,
Too much.
No. Do you know what? Do you know what the joke thing is, right? Do you know
I
the joke
think you
thing
need
is,
to
right?
go for a walk the dog, mate.
All that energy,
You
bruv.
rattled.
All that energy. So what's gonna happen when when Ollie breaks your heart, bruv? Do you know what I mean? He's gonna break your heart in the 17th. You're gonna be all crying. Oh, Ollie, you told us we're gonna win. And now we got slapped by Liverpool. It ain't the real, bruv. So let's be honest. Keep the energy going. Keep it going, bruv, because it just makes it even more sweeter. Do you get me? So let's see what happens, bruv. Let's see what happens, mate. But I give it to you, though, still for Australia, man. You're giving it good. You get me? You lot are good at the sledging thing. You get me? So it's all good, bruv. But ain't doing nothing to me, boy. We're next level down these sides, bruv. Anyway,
I just wanted to hear you say it. You know, you talk. You're meant to be the champions. I want to hear you wear the crown, mate. I want to hear you actually say it.
Listen, Zane's acting like he's a roadman. Come down my way, bro.
What? You don't know me, bro. You don't know where I come from.
Guys, hang on. Let me just say this. I know if I come down,
You've been winding that clock hard,
mate.
You just completely popped your springs, bro. I'm sorry.
If I came down your manor now and offered you out, you wouldn't be able to fight me because your wife wouldn't let you out, bro. So
No. Hold on. Right. Just tell you a funny story. Just tell you a funny story, right? So you know, a bit of entertainment for the fans there. Do you get me? Because you know, it's a treat me coming on the show. You get me? No. Let me tell you something, right? So no. Hold on. Listen it up. Boy, man can't even tell his story, bro. Come on, this is funny. This should show you, right? My kind of mentality. Do you get me, right? So. As I said, my boy plays football. Whatever. There's one time we played a game and the Lions was cheating on their side, right? So I was cussing them, right? And then at the end of the day, right, I was so pissed. I went, "You lot are bottom of the league, blah blah blah." And then one of the dads, right? So big youth, right? He's like, "No, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?" Right? And then he all stripped off, had all the tats showing all out. And then the manager from the other team's like, "Oh, you better allow it, man. My man's a mixed martial artist, boy. He's gonna do." And what, bruv? And what? And all the joke thing is like this guy's behind the fence going, "I'm gonna get you, bruv." I'm like.
Shut up.
Wait. What are you saying, bro? Zane, please, even though you're a kickboxer, boy,
Terry, let me just explain. It's very simply, Zane. It's summer here in Australia. It's really hot.
Yeah, and what's that do with the price of fish, bro? What was that going to do? I don't get this. You're hitting my ears, bro, now. You get me?
Zane, so your story is basically you did nothing. You just stood there and did nothing. That's basically your story.
My story is Terry's talking a big chat, but he'll come over and no, can't wait back. You ain't gonna do nothing. What are you saying, Terry?
Neither did you, bro. You also did nothing in that story.
Hang on. We've got a super chat here that says, Zane, you couldn't handle it down here. What? Down in second place.
I like that. Man. Come on for some entertainment, bro. Do you get me? So all I'm gonna do is back my team, and boy, come the 17th. Let's see what you man are saying. Do you get me? Because fundamentally, you lot call me out. I gave you respect. You know, I thought, you know what? Let them have the moment.
Guys. Zane, you are so rattled and.
Oh, here we go, bro.
What? You can see it. Look at you, bro.
Please, bro. Rattled.
You can't take it. You can't take it. Zane, real quick. Zane, listen.
Not you, man. You're gonna waffle again.
We're hungry right about now. We're coming to eat you, bruv. Yeah, them old men that you got playing in your first 11, bruv. Yeah, we're coming to teach you how to play football, bruv. Yeah, we're coming to teach you how to play football, bruv. We are taking you for a ride. You know what we're gonna do? Do you know what we're gonna do to you? I'll tell you after. I got words for you, bro.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Afterwards, come on.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know, Zane, real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna whisper in your ear before I slip it in.
No. Oh, please, man. I don't do that thing.
Yeah. You just wait, bro.
And if I did, boy, I got standards. You're ugly, bro. So no, I don't do ugly, bro.
Listen.
I got the gas, bro. You're not ready, bro.
Gas. I know what gas you've got.
Rattled. Yeah, don't try to use my jokes, bro.
There you go. That's how gas you are, bro. You're talking farts. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, from last time. You got the girls. Yeah, but what next fart? Yeah.
The only reason why you know about waffle because you're the chief chef at the Waffle House, fam. That's why, bro. That's all
we're gonna chop you up, bro.
All you know, bro, is waffle.
Chop you up, bro. Take you out, bro.
Waffle and nonsense and foolishness. Waffle and foolishness. That's all you know, bro. Come,
Can I ask you a
man,
question?
ask your question.
No, that's your brand,
He's starting
bro.
to cry, fam.
Zane,
Where's
Zane,
the football knowledge, fam?
Zane, let me. Yeah, he ain't got. He football knowledge is gone because he's rattled. His brain ain't working. Let me ask you a question, Zane. Let me ask you a question.
Hey, big up the Liverpool fans in the chat. Come on, show some respect. Come on, show them.
Everyone, for a second, Zane. They're not going to back you because they think you're in back. They'd rather have the Munich guy back. Like it's simple as that. Listen, Zane.
You know what? I don't watch the comments anyway.
I'm talking hush, right? Question for you, bruv. If you lose on Sunday, can you still retain your title, in your opinion?
Of course we can. You do the maths, mate. It's mathematically possible still, isn't it,
No,
bro?
no, no,
You do that. You're the math man.
Okay. Let me rephrase. Let me rephrase the question. Let me rephrase the question like you're 5 years old. If you lose on Sunday, do you think you'll still win the league?
I think we can still win the league because the season not over and the points are different. I'm trying to say clearly because a lot of people complain I talk too fast, but
that wasn't clearly, bro. You were stuttering like dial-up internet, bro.
You see that pause at the start? That was the two football brain cells doing this, trying to think of an idea.
Yeah, they have no idea.
Are you guys going to win a title? Yes or no?
Yeah, 21 is coming.
Motherfucker, you're deluded, bro.
Are you guys? You guys?
Let's talk about common sense. Nick, are you winning the title, bro? Are you winning the title, Nick?
Yes, we are, bro.
I'll
tell you what I say.
Do you want? Are you winning the title?
Zane.
Did you hear me earlier?
Zane, I dare you to lose at Anfield. I dare you to lose at Anfield. I dare you.
KJ, what do you say? What are you saying?
Why are Liverpool fans talking about Manchester?
One second, Mark. I dare you allow Ollie and his PE teacher coaches come and end your unbeaten record. I dare you. Come chat to me. I dare you.
Zane, there's a super chat here for you from a Liverpool fan. You wanted support. No, you wanted support. I am a Liverpool fan, and this guy is a street certified bellend.
You know what? Come, get on the screen, bro. Come and show me your face, boy. Come, exactly. Because I might don't need to look at that shit to get me because anyway. I ain't no follower, bro. I don't fall in line, bro.
Zane said, oh, Liverpool fans come back case, and then like 2 minutes later said, I didn't even look at the chat anyway. So you're saying to the people, so how are you gonna ask for backup, bro? When you don't even like the people you
I want to represent in the chat because there's all these Man United fans chatting nonsense.
At least read it, bro. At least read what they're saying. You're a disgrace, bro.
I ain't no disgrace, bro. The only disgrace is you lot.
Rome here, it says Zane, Man United are fresh out of prison and Anfield will be a brothel.
You know what? Bring the energy, bro. Because come the 17th, man. Do you know what I mean? You lot are already talking like you won something. You ain't won nothing yet.
Bro, do you know what we're doing? You know what's happening, bro? Do you know what's happening? And do you know what we're doing? Do you know what's happening? We're just winding you up, bro, and you are falling for it.
I'm enjoying the banter, bro. I'm here for the banter, bro.
Banter's when you're calm, bro. You're like,
that's me, bro. That's me, bro. I've always been like that. Day one, I ain't for no one. You get me? You know me? That's my thing. You get me? Hold on. If I come down your yard, yeah, tell you what you saying about.
One sec. I need to rep Mark for a second. You took a shot at him for no good reason whatsoever, bro. Yeah, me being a person of color, you motherfucker. Yeah, I need you. You took a piss out of his hairline. I want you to take your hat off and show the world what your hairline looks like.
Do you know what? Go on, bro.
Go on, no, motherfucker, do it. Go on.
Look at his hair's all over.
Your boy, look at your hair. It's never worse than mine, bro.
I'm here, bro.
Let me respond. You can talk about how I look all you want, Zane. That just lets the world know that I put you in a cage and you're rattled, son. I've got you. I owned you.
In your mind, mate. In your head, mate. I mean, you go on. You go. You go knock on that in the room, bro. You happy with that? Go knock on that, bro. Make yourself.
You know what's mad about you, bro? Zane's 40 years old and he's got hair like Harry Styles. I love it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Don't hate that, but I can't get proper treatment.
I've never seen a guy.
Albie said,
I was surprised there.
Man United are- oh, wow. Look at that. Man United are about to treat Anfield like the red light district in the Netherlands on the 17th. Man United fans are very, very happy. Listen, everyone who's tuned in tonight, a massive thank you to each and every single one of you. Of course, just everyone having a laugh, everyone having a bubble. The preview tomorrow. We have the LFC Day Trippers on the show tomorrow night, 10 p.m. I think we're going live to do a preview. We haven't finalized everything yet. On Thursday, we'll be live normal time in the afternoon, 5 p.m. with a big Football Terrace top 6 preview. We're going to be getting Liverpool fans, United fans, and rivals on to preview the game as well. And we've got a series, if these guys get their videos in, we've got a series of amazing videos dropping this week about Liverpool and about Manchester United. I've had the first few copies in from people, so really excited about that. It's going to be a big, big week. I'm going to be on the Coppish this week, previewing the game as well. I think myself and Saeed are going to be over there repping. That'll be interesting. I'll probably argue with him more than I do Liverpool fans, to be fair. It's going to be amazing. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Do me a big, big favor and go over to my Twitter account now. It's at @tfluers on social. I couldn't be bothered to wait for the appeals. I started a new one. Nearly 1,000 new followers in the space of a day, which is not too bad. Until tomorrow, people, look after yourselves. Hang on a minute. I'm going to go for another 5 minutes here because Ram's turned up. Is two back around. What you saying, Ram?
Ram.
What can I say? Like, we have to swallow our pride, you know what I mean? And it's not nice to see, but it's the bitter truth. Like, we can only put our hands up and say fair play.
Yo, come collect your uncle, please. Your uncle over here disgracing you.
I can't do anything about that. I can't control him. Yeah.
This is for anyone that doesn't know.
If he was banter, he could get the banter.
If anyone doesn't know, this is Henderson in versus Henderson out camp. This is Thiago versus Henderson right now.
Listen, everyone. I thought you were going to come with a little bit of fight, but two backers back. He's just literally like, "Oh, I don't want to say nothing because we were some rubbish now." Oh, no.
I'm keeping cool. You know.
Why are you an hour and 40 minutes late? You've been on the mum titty, bruv, crying. What's going on, bruv? What you doing?
Allow it. You know why I've been coming in late and all that nonsense. Yeah,
I don't.
Fix your camera as well, Rams. What's going on with your camera setup, bro? Come on, man.
Everybody who's tuned in, smash the like button, share button, retweet button. Make sure you follow the Discord server as well. Until all the links for everything are in the description below. Until then, take care. Goodbye. God bless.